Hello, John Cope here, and I'm with my dog Beans. Come here, Beans. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Buddy. This is our dog Beans. He's gonna be my co-pilot. Oh, he just gave me a paw. I just got a new GoPro, and I'm playing around with it. And I want to do a shifting video with my shifter. And it's gonna be a reverse manual valve body that I make, and I'm gonna just go through a quick show you how the valve body works, show you how the shifter works, and let's go for a drive. I should be doing this when it's lighter out, but I'm doing it now, and we'll just see how it turns out. So
closer to becoming your parent.
this is a 2005 Dodge Ram 3500 with the Cummins. It originally was a stick shift 6-speed, and I took that transmission out and put a 48 RE transmission in it so we could do some real testing with the valve body. So this transmission right now has it's really just has a few things. It's got a billet input shaft because I already broke the one, my reverse manual valve body, just stock clutches, stock bands, because all I do with this truck is tow with it. I don't race it, even though it's kind of fun to goof around on the street. As far as the tune's concerned, all it has is a Smarty Junior. I was a little disappointed in the performance of it. I had another tuner that was, the truck was a rocket ship with it, but it goofed up, and someone told me to get a Smarty Junior, and I did, and I didn't like it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this baby out on the country road, and you should be able to see the shifter. As I'm driving it, I'm gonna just double check my screen. Yeah, you can see the shifter. Basically how it works is it's a PPP shifter that they made for my reverse manual valve body. This was a trans brake, but I got sick of pushing the button backing up because I towed the vehicle. So I just took the trans brake out and made it a reverse manual. It's identically the same body, valve body, except now instead of pushing the button to back up, I just simply put it in gear and back the truck up like so. The only bad thing is there's no neutral. It's just the way it is. It sucks. If you really have to have neutral, then get the trans brake. There just wasn't enough detents on the shifter or on the valve body to get that extra gate. So we're gonna start off in first gear, and we're gonna leave my subdivision. Right, Beans? I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to actually drive this. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I get so many guys that are scared. I don't understand why. They're nervous about it or whatever, but if you got a daily truck and let's say you're making a ton of power, and then a daily truck, a ton of power could be 500, it could be 600, 700, whatever, your 1,000, whatever your power is. The reverse manual valve body is the hot ticket for many, many reasons. And I'll go into those reasons here. But just to show you how it works, we're in fourth gear now. I do have a switch for overdrive. I don't know how the volume's gonna be on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop and let you hear the shifts, and then I'm gonna shift it into lockup, or switch it into lockup. So that's fourth, third, second. I usually come almost to a complete stop when I go into first. just so I don't wear out the low reverse band. And I'm going to lean into it just a little bit. Second, third, fourth, lock up. It's that easy. I mean, you have to be something wrong with you if you cannot drive a reverse manual. I mean, it's kind of funny. I get guys that are like, "Oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it." It's that easy, you know. If you know, it'll take you 5 minutes of driving around to realize just how easy it is. And not only is it easy, it makes the trunk fun to drive, you know. And I like jumping in there now and driving the truck all the time. It's that easy. So the benefits of having a reverse manual. This goes for just about anything. You guys all know, with all your automatic transmissions out there, if you have an automatic shift, and even some of your Ford manuals, the valve body not always does what you want it to do, because it's in automatic mode. It's going to shift when the governor pressure and the throttle pressure and the vehicle speed sensor all say, okay, you can now shift in the second, even though you want to maybe hang it in the first a little bit longer, or you're towing and you're going uphill with the headwind and you're trying to get around a semi and it doesn't know what gear it wants to be in. The computer tells it to go into one gear. Your foot on the accelerator through the kickdown linkage tells it to go in another one. If you got that 05 and later Dodge Ram, it's got that stupid electronic kickdown motor on it that does whatever it wants. You never get the full control out of the truck. And as you see, I'm talking and shifting at the same time. It takes very little thought to operate the transmission. So with an automatic shift and some Ford manuals, you're never going to get total control of what the transmission's going to do. There's always that aspect. It's going to do what it wants to do, and then you're going to spend all your time fighting with springs and governor sensors and pressures and valve body connections and this and that, trying to get it to do what you want to do. With my reverse manual valve body, with or without the trans brake, it's total control, total command. You shift it in the second or third, it goes. There's no screwing around. There's no nothing. It makes it so less of a headache, you know. So that's one of the advantages. Another advantage having a reverse manual is I don't have no more moving valves other than the switch valve for the torque converter, the manual valve, which is connected to the shift cable, and the pressure regulator valve. That's it. That's the only valves that are working. All the shift valves, all the shift solenoids,